Hi everyone, so excited you're here today. We have another book called Shh, Quiet. I wonder what it's about. Oh, look, there's a fox on the front with a finger here saying shh. Do you think it's going to be a quiet book or a noisy book? Let's find out. Shh, quiet. Fox doesn't look very quiet there. There once was a small fox who was very, very quiet. She liked being quiet. It meant she noticed all the small things in the forest. Look, there's a trail of ants carrying leaves. And could make up wonderful stories about them. The only problem was, what's going to be the problem? Snails and lady beetles. She can notice all the things. I think she writes them down in her book and writes stories. I wonder what her problem is. Let's find out. Oh, look at her crazy friends. What are they doing? All her friends were really, really noisy. Whenever Fox tried to tell them one of her stories, they were far too noisy to hear her. Oh, here she is with her storybook, ready to tell a story, but they can't hear. One day, they were all playing pirates. Ahoy, me hearties, hooted Owl. Shiver me timbers, shouted Squirrel. And the very noisiest they were ever been. Suddenly, Raccoon noticed that Fox was sad. Ah, you hearties, stop, he shouted. And they did. Here they are, all around Fox. Fox explained why she was sad. I really want to tell you a story, but you're always so noisy. Her friends were very sorry. We love stories, they said. Tell us one now. She's going to tell a story. Let's see. They're all sitting ready to go. They gathered around Fox and began, once upon a time there was a bear. A bear, shouted Squirrel. I know, let's all pretend to be bears. Arr, arr. Wait, said Fox, as the others run off roaring. Look, they're all pretending to be bears. But poor Fox, I haven't finished my story. She didn't get very far. Let's see what happens. But her noisy friends had already dashed up a tree. We're climbing, they shouted. Just like bears. Come on, Fox, come on. But quiet little Fox had noticed something. Absolutely enormous claw marks. Who could have made those? Shh, she said. I think there might be a real bear. Are they taking notice? Because Fox is quiet, she can see things these guys are missing. Can't she? But her noisy friends had already jumped into the river. We're splashing! They shouted, just like bears. Come and splash too, Fox. But quiet little Fox had noted something else. What is it? Shh, she whispered. I'm sure there's a bear. Claw marks. These guys, they're not noticing. They're having so much fun splashing in the water. Let's see. But her noisy friends were already scampering over the bridge. We're roaring, they shouted, just like bears. Roar! But quiet little Fox had heard something worrying. A big, deep, rumbly growl. Look who it is. He doesn't look happy. Uh-oh. These guys have no idea there's a bear just underneath them. Shh, quiet, she said. I really think there's a bear. Of course there's a bear, shouted Squirrel. We're all bears! Oh no. And carried on roaring. Fox felt the ground shiver and shake. It was definitely a bear. She had to warn her friends, but how could she make them listen? She'd have to shout louder than she'd ever shouted before. Be quiet! Oh my goodness, that is so loud. Look, she's using all of her being. Are they going to be quiet? Let's find out. Everyone stood still in time. They all stopped shouting. Then Squirrel said, I don't like being quiet, but there's a bear, whispered Fox. Where? Shouted her friends. Shouted. Interesting. Rawr! Oh, he looks angry, roared the absolute enormous real bear. Look how scared they are. Quiet, quick, hide, said Fox. She pushed and rumbled and squeezed them inside an old tree trunk. They're all inside safe. Help! Shouted Squirrel. I'm scared, yelled Raccoon. Hoot! Hooted Owl, who was too frightened to say anything else. Shh! Said little Fox. Listen. There was a strange noise outside. It sounded like something crying. Crying? Oh, poor bear. Fox bravely peeped out. To her surprise, she saw tears rolling down the bear's eyes. They all tiptoed to him. You were so noisy. You woke me up, cried the bear. And now I can't get back to sleep. Sorry, said Squirrel. We were being bears. Then Owl had an idea. Maybe Fox could tell you a story. She tells really good stories. Oh yes, said Raccoon. Tell us a story of how you found the bear. So, Fox began. Once upon a time, there was a fox who was very, very quiet. Because she was quiet, she noticed all the small things in the forest. And that's how she spotted the claw marks and the paw marks and a great big sleepy bear. As Fox told her story, everyone listened very quietly. They laughed at the funny bits, they shivered at the scary bits. And then Fox said, when the story was over, all the friends yawned and stretched, and they all fell fast asleep. Just like bears. Thank you so much for listening. I wonder if you could be a bear today. Do you think you'll be noisy and loud? Or do you think you'll be like Fox, quietly listening in the forest for all of the things around you? Have a great day.